come here. Take a look at this. Hank Nesbitt's liver scan, done yesterday. Clean as a whistle. No sign of metastases. I think we got it licked.
Well, at least something's going right.
Yeah, what do you got?
Mr. Getzloff, fractured radius.
No way. He's here for a hernia repair.
He fell out of bed this morning.
Oh, no. Well, a couple of days not going to make any difference to his hernia. We'll reschedule him for next week.
That'll be fine for Getzloff, but Dr. Pines is doing it, and he's leaving for Europe on Thursday.
So you handle Getzloff.
I'd rather handle the rattlesnake.
George Alonso, my friend, you never cease to amaze me. Here you are, young, healthy, and certainly with more than your share of the ladies. And still you are depressed.
The number of mortalities in hospitals increase daily. Especially minor illnesses and surgeries. Like mole, watch it?
Yeah.
Especially like mole removals.
Yes, sir.
You know, your chances are a lot better if you go for a heart transplant.
Yes.
Easy now, easy now. Watch it. Easy. Watch them bones.
Up there you go.
Jesus. Now, you take my experience this morning. Lying here quietly in bed, waiting for what they jokingly refer to as breakfast, when I was flung on the floor and stomped on by that man over there. Obviously an agent for the AMA sent here to spy on yours truly.
Oh, come on now, Mr. Getzloff. You know perfectly well you tumbled out of this bed when you were trying to grab that girly magazine out of the orderly's pocket, where Mr. Feeney's been in X-ray all morning.
That's what he wants you to believe, but I'm suing anyway. You know, this is spooky. This is really spooky, because I have a case similar to this one pending right now. Hey, be an angel. Hand me that book over there. All right. You think I'm kidding? Get a load of this. Getzloff versus Gerardo's Restaurant. Food poisoning. The California Air Quality Board. Air is terrible around here. Reynolds Department Store. The escalator. Pin stabbing. Poison dye from the shirt. Ah, bingo. Here it is. The Wing Wang Calypso Disco. I was flung to the floor by that mob and stomped on a beautiful human being like me.
Good to see you, Doctor.
Hey, who's he?
Mr. Getzloff, this is Dr. Gates.
Oh. Well, I will not be sacrificed to the whims of a 12-year-old physician. Sonny.
Relax, I'll be 14 on Tuesday.
Did you hear about Annie Mason?
She just told me.
Exciting, isn't it? Oh. I thought it was exciting.
Mr. Getzloff, I want your day to be as exciting as mine, so I've got some interesting information for you.
Well, before you begin, Sonny,
Gonzo Gates.
Valerie.
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
It's so good to see you.
Oh, you too. What are you doing here?
I'm coming back to work in X-ray tomorrow. And I hope to see you, but I didn't expect to so soon.
That's great. Well, you look terrific.
So do you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Gonzo, this is Jake, my son.
Your son? Well, hi.
I'm taking him to see Dr. Jameson. Got to get a few things cleared up before I get tied down from 9 to 5.
Oh, hi, Jake. Hi, Jake. How you doing?
Great.
Oh, he's adorable. Has it been that long since the last time I saw you?
15 months, 3 weeks, and 2 days. But who's counting?
Listen, I was just going to get a cup of coffee. Why don't you join me? We can talk.
I can't. I've got to get Jake to the doctor.
Okay.
But I've got an idea. Why don't you come and have dinner with me and Jake tonight? It may be your last chance, because when I start working, I may never cook again.
Great, I'd love to.
Good. Write this down.
Okay.
822.
822.
Foster Place. 7:30.
7:30, you got it.
Good. I gotta go.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Great seeing you.
See you. Only 75 cents, Jeannie. Couldn't you make it an even $1? We want to get something nice for them. Maybe not something as nice as the silver tray we got you, but something nice, you know. Great. Thanks, Jeannie. Bye. Dr. Riverside, I'm taking up a collection for a wedding present for Annie Mason.
I don't know Annie Mason.
The red-headed dietitian, Dr. Gates.
Red-headed dietitian, Dr. Gates' wedding present?
Yes, you see, she eloped this weekend to Las Vegas, so I'm taking up this collection.
I just saw Gates. He never said a word. Las Vegas? Why, that sly dog.
One moment, please. It's a collection for Annie Mason, not Dr. Gates.
But why should that make a difference? Okay, so he's here. Big deal. I mean, why should that affect our plans? Yes, of course. Of course I understand. Yeah, well, whatever you say, Frank. Yeah. Call me if you change your mind. Ernie, turn that damn thing off, will you?
Have some. It'll make you feel better.
Come on, you know I hate that stuff.
Hey, Trev, guess what? Remember Valerie Atwater?
No.
What's he so happy about?
His lady cardiologist. Her ex-husband just came to town. Alimony problems.
He won't pay, huh?
She won't pay. He's threatening to sue. She has to meet with him to settle things, you know.
Yeah. Well, it'll work out. In this big, beautiful world, the good things always happen to the good guys. You disappeared so suddenly, you know. I mean, one day you were here, next day you were gone. What happened?
Well, Gonzo, when I realized that our big romance had deteriorated to friendship on your part...
You cannot call friendship a deterioration.
Yeah, but when a relationship starts out the way ours did...
Well, some things are more important than that kind of relationship.
Yeah? That's not what you said on our first date.
I remember. Well, the way I see it, friendship is a form of growth. You know, it's maturity. You were very important to me. Our friendship was very important to me. It still is.
Anyway, I met this guy, and everything was perfect for a while.
Yeah.
Then along came little Jake.
What about this guy, Jake's father? Isn't he still in your life? No?
Nope.
That's it, just nope.
You want some more coffee?
No, thank you.
Excuse me. Oh, what is it? Hello, Jake. What is it? Oh, what? Hey, what is it? Oh, what is it? Oh, just be a second. Hey.
If you need any help, I'm available.
Oh, what? Oh, would you get that for me, Gonzo?
Sure.
Hey, what's the matter with
Hello?
you? Huh?
Hello? One of your admirers who hangs up when a man answers.
Here, catch.
Oh, boy.
Must have been a wrong number.
Hi there. Hi there. Oh, look at me smiling at me. Oh. Hi, Jake. How you doing? Val, you must have been the one to take a powder. I don't see how any man could possibly walk out on a kid like Jake. What's the matter? You look beat.
Oh, I'm just tired from all the excitement.
Yeah, you sure?
Positive, I'm fine.
Well, okay, here. I better get going. Let you get some rest. You got a big day tomorrow.
All right.
Well,
Well,
thanks again for a wonderful dinner. I'll see you tomorrow.
bye.
Take care of your mommy, Jake. Bye-bye.
Hi, Jackie.
Did announce me to Valerie?
She's not here.
What do you mean she's not here? Supposed to be here over an hour ago.
You're telling me. If she doesn't make it soon, Randall is gonna blow the roof.
Hasn't she called?
Not a peep. I have been calling her the last half hour. No answer.
It doesn't take her that long to get to work.
Maybe your car broke down.
She takes the bus.
I'll see she gets the begonia. She shows up.
Val? You in there? Open up. Val, open up. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Listen to Valerie Atwater.
Well, if she don't answer, she ain't there. So stop disturbing the other tenants.
I'm a doctor at San Francisco Memorial Hospital. Valerie was supposed to show up at work this morning.
So she stayed home. Big deal.
Look, she's not answering the phone. She's not answering the door. Now, her kid's crying in there. I can hear it. Now, either the baby's alone or something's happened to Valerie.
Look, fella, I'm not taking any
Either
responsibility
you
for
open
opening
the door or I will have the police knock it down.
All right, all right. I'll open the door.
I checked her out in the ambulance. She has a significant heart murmur. It could be aortic stenosis.
Yeah, sounds like could be the problem. We'll take care of it.
Right. It's okay, Jay. She'll be all right. She'll be all right. I don't know, Gloria. We should have taken him to pediatrics.
Are you kidding? With all those sick children around? Never. You're smiling.
Gloria, that's gas.
Look, I've been around babies all my life, and that's just plain happy.
I tell you, that's gas. In 2 minutes, he'll be screaming his head off.
What's going on?
Oh, Gonzo brought Valerie's kid in here when he took her to emergency.
We're taking care of him while Dr. Gates is in CCU with Valerie.
Oh, she's in CCU?
Yeah, she had a syncopal episode. Gonzo thinks it's due to aortic stenosis.
She fell and hit her head, needed stitches. You see, when Dr. Gates was coming up from emergency, I was going on my break, so he asked me to bring the baby here.
And I ran into him in the hall, where he asked me to meet Gloria here and help her take care of a bundle that he had left her with.
Uh-huh. Well, if I know our Dr. Gates, it is eminently possible that you have just become permanent babysitters. I'll check on Valerie and CCU, and by the way, for whatever it's worth, that is happy gas.
Valerie. Hi. It's okay, you're in the hospital. You're gonna be all right, though.
Oh, Jake, where's Jake?
No, he's fine. He's in the hospital, too.
No, not here. Not with all this sickness.
Relax, he's being taken care of. He's fine.
What happened, Gonzo? What happened to me?
You must have fainted. Then I came along and brought you here. Has anything like this happened to you before?
No, never anything like this.
No dizzy spells, no blackouts?
Well, a couple of times. But just for a couple of minutes. Sometimes even seconds. Sometimes I wasn't even sure it had happened at all. Can I have some water, please?
Sure. Oh, sure. Yeah. There you go. We're going to run some tests and find out what's wrong with you so we can fix it.
Tests? What kind of tests? What do you think is wrong with me?
Well, we know that you have a heart murmur. Your EKG shows that your heart is enlarged. We're going to do some chest x-rays and some special cardiac tests. It's possible that we may have to do a cardiac catheterization.
Cardiac cath? That's bad all by itself. I could die from that.
Come on, Val, you know it's not that dangerous.
It is that dangerous. What about Jake? What's going to happen to my baby?
Jake's doing fine. At this very moment, he's got half the hospital in his hip pocket.
But what if something happens to me?
Nothing's going to happen to you.
It could. It might. Gonzo, you've got to promise me something. You've got to promise me that if anything happens to me, you'll take care of Jake.
Okay. Do what I can. What about Jake's father? Shouldn't I call him?
Oh, him? Take my Jake? I wouldn't trust that creep to cross the street by himself.
What about your family? Is there somebody there I can contact?
No, Gonzo, there's no one. Just Jake and me. Please. Please help us. There's nowhere else I can turn.
Okay. I'll be here. Don't worry about it. I'll be here.
Annie Mason, the redheaded dietitian?
That's Vegas.
I can't believe it.
Excuse me. It does happen to be true. I can vouch for that. The groom is a personal friend of mine.
Aren't you Dr. Riverside?
Why, yes.
Your best friend is the butcher?
Yes, the butcher. The butcher? You're calling Dr. Gates a butcher? I've never heard such insulting, libelous nonsense in my life. Dr. Gates may have his faults, but he is an excellent surgeon and a credit to the medical profession. Badly in need of a tailor, yes. However, if I ever hear you utter such scurrilous nonsense again, I'll have you up on charges.
What does Gonzo Gates have to do with Annie Mason marrying a butcher?
Butcher?
Happy as a clam at high tide.
Well, it's about time you showed up. I gotta run. How's Val?
Stable. Her workup's in progress. Oh, you sure didn't leave anything out, did you?
Oh, we tried not to. You coming, Ernie?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Hold on, I just got here. What's the rush?
Well, I had a date about 20 minutes ago, and for your sake, Gonzo, I hope he waited.
And the one that I'm meeting will not wait.
You can't just walk out and leave me like this.
Food's in the fridge, diapers are over there. We changed him 15 minutes ago. He's fed, he's all yours.
I don't know anything about babies.
Oh, no mother does the first time.
Have fun.
What the hell, Jake? I had nothing to do anyway.
It's about time. Where you been?
Big bus accident. I've been busy all night, Gonzo. Look, I don't think I can
Listen, you can rest when Jake takes his nap. The food's in the fridge, diapers are on the shelf. I'll see you later. Listen, it's a great learning experience, Jackpot.
Boy, am I learning.
Sorry I'm late, Trap. The babysitter was late.
Like he spit up on your shoulder.
Babysitter? Yeah, well, it happens. What do you got?
Valerie's chest x-rays. Look at this. Calcium in the aortic valve. Post-stenotic dilatation. Straightening of the left heart border with left ventricular enlargement.
Oh, wow. It's a wonder she wasn't more symptomatic. Looks like she'll need surgery, huh?
A cardiac cath should give us a final answer. I get it done as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll try and talk her into it.
Get those filthy things out of here!
What's going on?
Somebody sent her these flowers. She wasn't exactly thrilled to receive them. Here's a card.
Trevor Colima Bayard III. Who's he?
Oh, not the most popular man in her life. I'll take this.
You don't like flowers?
I don't like those flowers. When can I get Jake and get out of here?
Not for a while, though. Trapper and I were just looking at your x-rays. We think we know what's causing your blackouts. Aren't you interested?
Gonzo, I've got to get out of
Now
here.
listen to me. You have a little item called aortic stenosis. You know what that is?
Some kind of narrowing of the heart valve, isn't it?
That's right.
And the only way to diagnose it for sure is to do the cardiac cath. Well, we want to schedule it for tomorrow.
And if I don't agree to it?
Come on, this is serious. You may need surgery.
If something happens to me, will you take care of Jake?
Oh, don't start that again.
He might have been yours, you know.
But he isn't. Now, look, I'm glad to take care of him while you're in here, but after that...
Gonzo, I can't let them get their clammy hands on Jake. I won't. Never.
Does them have anything to do with Trevor Colima Bayard III?
I can't let that man anywhere near my baby. If we go through with all this cardiac stuff, I'll need some time. I'll need some insurance that Carl and his miserable parents won't take my baby away.
Are they really that bad?
They're the worst.
Okay, Val. Okay, 2 days, but no more. That's as long as we can put it off.
Well, maybe I can figure something out. I'll let you know. Gonzo, would you give Jake a kiss for me, please?
Sure I will. See you later. Couldn't you pick a more convenient time to wet your pants? Get on. Okay, quit complaining. I'm working on it. Morning, ladies.
Morning. How's our boy today?
He's got a little diaper rash. Will you take care of it, Clover? The powder's in the bathroom. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Dr. Gates?
Yeah.
Dr. G. Alonzo Gates?
Yeah, that's me.
Delivery for you.
Thank you.
Well, good morning, Dr. Gates. Beautiful morning, isn't it?
I don't believe this.
What?
This.
What is it?
A subpoena. Valerie's brought a paternity suit against me. She claims I'm Jake's father. I'm a doctor. I realize it's imprudent and ill-advised to upset my patient, so I'm going to try to discuss this as impersonally and objectively as possible. Now, regarding this subpoena, just what the hell is this all about?
Why not discuss it?
Val, Jake is 6 months old. You have been out of town for 16 months. I couldn't possibly be the father of that child.
He might have been yours.
But he's not, and you know it.
Well, I wish he were.
Val, that's not the point. Why are you doing this to me?
I know you, Gonzo. I know the kind of man you are. I know I can trust Jake with you.
Is that the way you treat the people you trust? You hit him with a paternity suit?
I'm sorry. You just don't understand.
No, I don't understand. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to order some blood tests. They'll prove that I'm not Jake's father. Then I'm going to go find that Trevor Colima, what's his name, the third,
Gonzo,
yes, and he will
don't
testify
do
that
that.
kid's his. What do you mean, don't do that? You leave me no choice.
I can't explain. It's just too complicated.
Val, I don't know what kind of cockamamie scheme you've got going here, and I don't care. But I'm going to fight it. You understand me? I'm fighting it all the way.
Oh.
do it, huh? Okay, here we go. There you are. Yep, there we are, good as new. Hey, come on in. Take a look at that outfit, huh? Not bad, huh?
My compliments to your tailor, Jake.
Come on, fella. Here we go. So, what did Valerie have to say, huh?
Nothing.
Nothing? No explanation at all? Oh, listen, I just finished feeding him. He probably needs to be burped. Oh, took my glasses. That son of a gun. Gonna grow up to be a kleptomaniac. Okay, here we go. Little napkin right there. Ah, yeah.
She's afraid that she may die and leave Jake all alone.
What's that got to do with you?
Look, man, she is not going to sandbag me into taking this kid. He's not mine, and I don't want him. Attaboy, Jake.
That sure sounds like you. Listen, you ordered your blood test yet?
Yeah, just did it. They'll probably have the results later tonight.
Well, that should settle the issue once and for all.
You bet it will. She's not sticking me with this kid. What is it? What's wrong with him?
He's probably just sleepy.
You sure? You sure that's all it is?
Yeah, put him down. Come on, let the kid sleep.
There you go.
See? Nothing to it.
Not so bad. Where are you going?
Oh, I have an appointment with Arnie, and anything else I can do for you?
Yeah, give me your attorney's number.
Good idea. Stop by the office. I'll give it to you.
I'm not sitting still for this, Trapper. I'm not getting stuck with a kid that isn't mine.
Right.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If the mockingbird don't sing, Papa's gonna buy you a diamond ring. If the diamond ring is brass, Papa's gonna buy you a looking glass. If the looking glass gets broke, Papa's gonna buy you a billy goat.
Yes, what is it? Who? Well, I don't know anything about a baby. All right, send them in. Mr. and Mrs. Trevor Kalima Bayard II want to see me. They claim that we're holding a grandchild of theirs without authority. Mr. and Mrs. Bayard, come in. I'm Arnold Slocum. This is Dr. John McIntyre, our chief of surgery.
Mr. Slocum, I'll get right to the point. You have a patient here, Valerie Atwater.
You know her?
Yes.
Miss Atwater has our grandchild, and we're here to take custody of him. However, we've been unable to locate where he is.
What do you know about this?
Well, it's my understanding that Miss Atwater has sole custody of the child.
We're willing to overlook that little irregularity.
It's very nice of you, Mr. Bayard.
Dr. McIntyre, we are willing to pay for all Valerie's medical expenses, but we insist that our son's child be turned over to us.
Mrs. Bayard, why isn't your son here to claim the child?
That's irrelevant. Carl was treated very badly by Valerie, as were we. For his sake, we accepted the girl as part of the family. And we were very happy about the baby. A grandchild to carry on the Bayard name. Then Valerie ran out, disappeared.
Our detectives finally located her. We're very sorry to hear about her illness, of course, but we are here to get Carl's baby. Now, if you will be good enough to tell us where he is being kept.
What can we do?
Mrs. Bayard, Mr. Bayard, we will be happy to convey your offer to Miss Atwater, but obviously the final decision will be hers.
Very well, but I must warn you, unless the baby is turned over to us, our attorneys will be here with a court order for his custody.
The tension, the mental anguish resulting from the long waits in the waiting room, and you must admit that is the appropriate name for it, has never been assessed for compensation in a proper court of law. But I am confident there will be a change on the ruling in that in the near future. What do you think of that?
Jackie,
Hello, Dr. Riverside.
where are Jansen's x-rays? I have been waiting.
Waiting? Waiting? Now, that's just what I've been saying to this young lady. I tell you that the terrible trauma inflicted upon the hapless patients of this hospital is nothing less... Excuse me. Did you say your name was Riverside?
Why, yes.
I see. You are chairman of the board of this establishment?
No, that's my father. I happen to be Dr. Riverside.
Well, you can just tell your father that I am bringing a class action suit against this entire hospital.
Dad won't like that.
A conspiracy, a deliberate conspiracy. Having your own dietitian allied with your meat supply house through matrimony will provide probable cause.
Dietitian, meat supply house?
You can't keep your little secrets from me. I have it on impeccable authority that Annie Mason, a dietitian employed here at San Francisco Memorial Hospital, was united in marriage in Las Vegas with one Reginald Cohen, employed as a butcher at Averdale Meat Supply.
What happened to Gates?
Gates? Write that down. If he's involved, he'll be named in the suit. Even as we speak, my lawyer is putting together the pertinent details. I'll get the x-rays later.
Good evening, Val. How are you feeling?
Well enough to be home with my son.
Well, before we let you go, I'd like to get your consent to run a cardiac cath, okay?
Forget it. Just unhook me from all this stuff and let me go home, Trapper.
Oh, well, if that's the way you feel about it. I'll sign your discharge papers tonight, but before I do, I'd like to tell you a little something about aortic stenosis. If it isn't corrected, you could be dead within 2 years. Jake deserves better than that, doesn't he?
What is this, the old scare technique?
No, just the truth.
Well, don't worry about it, Trapper, because after I'm gone, Jake will have a wonderful home with Gonzo.
What about Mr. and Mrs. Bayard?
What about them?
Well, now, they were here this afternoon demanding custody of their grandchild.
They don't know where he is, do they?
Why are you fighting him, Val?
Because if they get their hands on him, they'll turn him into a spoiled, selfish, irresponsible jerk just like their son. I won't let them get my son, Trapper.
Well, then you better get yourself strong enough to start fighting him. Because after that little encounter this afternoon, I got the distinct impression that they are mounting one big custody battle. And the way things stand, I couldn't bet against them.
Well, what about Gonzo?
What about Gonzo? Oh, no. I get it. You named Gonzo in a paternity suit just in case Mr. and Mrs. Bayard tried to get legal custody. Is that it?
I didn't know what else to do.
Do you really think that's going to work?
I don't know, Trapper. I'm just scared. I'm scared for Jake. I mean, what if I die? I hate what I'm doing to Gonzo. It's an awful thing, but I didn't know what else to do.
How about staying alive, huh? Come on, it can be arranged, you know. You can start by signing this. Come on. Hey, I got it.
No what?
Valerie's consent. We can go ahead and schedule the cardiac cath.
Yeah, she's getting everything she needs.
What is that supposed to mean?
This is the results of my blood test. Look at it.
Huh?
Legally, I could be Jake's father.
Look at that. The systolic gradient across the aortic valve is 80 millimeters with normal cardiac output.
Yeah. Yeah, it all fits. It's aortic stenosis. She's got to have that valve replaced.
Yeah, well, we better do it before she blacks out again. Schedule her as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You sure you want to work on this?
No, I'm not sure at all. I'm not even sure I like her.
Nobody said you have to like her. Just make her well.
It's kind of a weird medical relationship, isn't it? She's the patient and I'm the defendant.
Come on, she's a frightened, confused, insecure lady with a cardiac condition, trying to raise a kid on her own with a pack of hyenas snapping at her heels. Now, you gonna fault her for that?
Okay. What
What am I supposed to do about the subpoena?
Have it bronzed. Go on, talk to her.
All right, here, look. Now, in aortic stenosis, this valve right here is narrowed so the blood doesn't flow through it properly. You understand? All right, what we're going to do is we're going to remove the diseased valve and replace it with this plastic valve, like that. Got it?
Gonzo, you could make peace sound simple.
Well, this is. We've done it hundreds of times.
It's still open heart surgery. It's not exactly a manicure. What if I die?
Oh, here we go again.
I can't help it, Gonzo. I'm thinking about Jake.
Well, quit thinking so much. You're not going to die.
You can't make a promise like that.
Val, I'm not going to let you die. You want to know why? I don't intend to get stuck with that kid of yours.
Stuck with him?
Yeah.
That's a lousy thing to say. I thought you liked Jake.
Yes, on my terms, not yours. The Bayards may want him, I don't. So you damn well better plan on staying alive. You understand?
Okay, okay. Operate. Some doctor.
Grab that bleeder, will you?
Got it. This aortic annulus is really small. We're going to have to go to a 19mm prosthesis.
They're going to be hard to place, these sutures.
You got any other ideas?
Nope. We'll use interrupted sutures, 2 Otevdek.
The pledge is to reinforce them. Boy, that took forever.
Yeah, I'm beat. I hope it works.
Dr. McIntyre. Trevor Bayard, my wife, Benita.
Yes, I remember you. This is Dr. Gates.
We heard that Valerie had been taken to surgery today. How is she?
Not too well. She didn't tolerate the operation as well as we had hoped.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Will she live?
I hope so. But she's still critical. She's not out of the woods by a long shot.
This probably isn't the appropriate time to make this announcement, but we've decided to take legal action against Miss Atwater.
What for?
We merely want custody of the child.
What do you want him for?
Well, it's the very least we could do for our son.
What's he got to do with it?
It's his child.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bayard, that kid's mine.
Yours?
What on earth are you talking about?
I don't know what your son told you, but he's wrong. I'm the father of Valerie's baby.
Now, what is this? Is this some ploy to disarm us?
Well, Mr. Bayard, I think if you really take a good look at that kid, it would be very difficult to deny that it has Dr. Gates' eyes, mouth, sunny disposition.
And I've got the blood test to prove it.
Is he telling the truth?
Would you care to see the report on the blood tests?
Well, if you're claiming the child, there's really no point in our disputing it, is there?
None at all. I'll fight you every inch of the way.
No need for that, as long as it's not ours. And I must say, I'm very relieved.
And our son will be delighted. Good day, doctors.
Well, congratulations. That was a very noble gesture.
I thought so, too.
Now that you've committed yourself, I leave you with one question. What if Valerie doesn't make it?
Gonzo.
Yeah, I'm right here.
You were right. I didn't die, did I?
No, of course not. Gotta stick around and take care of Jake.
You bet I do. He's my kid, isn't he?
Listen, he could have been mine, you know. Can I see him on weekends? Hey, hey! Good morning.
Oh, you ready?
Yeah.
Come on, we only got 30 minutes before the game starts. I still have to pick up Suzanne, and you got to pick up... Yeah?
Yeah. Every kid loves a good basketball game. Here, hold this, will you?
What the hell you got in here?
Oh, some bottles of milk, some water, some extra nipples, baby powder, a couple of toys, everything you need for a basketball game. Thank you.
Whatever you say, Dad.